From the moment we saw the first trailer for Madam Web, it looked to nearly everyone like this was going to be another disaster. Yet another cringe girl boss team-up movie from Marvel, but this time instead of Disney, it's from Sony, set in the Sony Spider-Man universe. From the same writers that brought you the box office disaster known as Morbius comes Madam Web. And like we talked about then, the trailer got absolutely destroyed, ratioed to hell, and now we're seeing that even the critics are having a hard time trying to defend this one. Although Sydney Sweeney and Dakota Johnson out there on the red carpet for the premiere, they're doing everything they can to get attention for this movie and promote this movie, but even them on the red carpet, I don't think is going to be enough, because right now, not only are the box office projections looking horrific for this movie, but the first reviews are in, and they are bad. Right now, even from the critics, it's sitting at a 22% on Rotten Tomatoes right now. Now, certainly there's been times where I disagree heavily with the critics, but this is something that you would think for the most of the critics, when it comes to the kind of representation and the girl boss stuff, most of them do everything they can to excuse it and endorse it. That is not happening with this movie. Take a look at some of these reviews. Even a lot of women reviewing these things that are just hammering it. Suffers from a weak villain, cringy dialogue, too long runtime, a few bright spots mixed in like incredible costumes, even if they only get minutes of screen time. This is kind of one of the things out there. Is there actually going to be them as superheroes in this, or is the whole thing just going to be them running around? You've got a car crash would be more interesting. Madam Web is a fender bender. Nothing calamitous, just a time suck, an annoyance, a waste. Not only is the latest addition to the Marvel canon lacking a true emotional core, it's devoid of many key elements that make a movie successful in the translation from screen to the audience psyche. Madam Web spins a messy, chaotic experience that is wildly entertaining in all the wrong ways. It is the Cats, the movie of superhero movies. Holy shit. Not a single decision seems of sound mind. Look at the people that you have. The only people giving this positive reviews. Rachel Leishman, the Mary Sue, this fucking insane cringe weirdo. Of course she's going to love this movie. Jamie Broadnax from Black Girl Nerds. I think we've had run-ins with the Black Girl Nerd site before too. Those are the two, at least on the front page, that are giving it positive reviews. If those are the only two that are willing to even consider this a good movie, I think we understand that this could be a worse disaster than anyone possibly thought. They're already out there doing damage control, talking about superhero fatigue, talking about why things might not perform well at the box office. Madam Web producer explains why the movie is not connected to any other Spider-Man movie. I think some of the superhero fatigue that people talk about is because these movies are often not about the central character. And if you just look around at some people posting their theaters, this is, Alan Ing. My Madam Web ticket's been purchased. I hope it's worth it in IMAX. He's the only person there. You've got Gary showing only a couple people at his screening for Madam Web. You got this person who replies here. Only a couple seats taken for theirs as well. I checked around. The only theater that I can find in my area that has, a decent number of people going is the Disney Springs Theater, the AMC at Disney Springs, which very often, those get the most sold out, even when bad things come out, just because it's such a central location. A lot of people go there. A lot of people are looking to watch movies while they're there. Other than that, looking around, there's a lot of completely empty theaters surrounding me. But certainly between the fan backlash we've seen, between the box office projections, and now even the critics, the ones who you would think would be out there trying to defend this movie, it does not look good. We'll see what it actually turns out to be. Maybe it'll surprise everyone. Maybe it'll shock everybody. Maybe it'll be a banger. But a lot of people don't really have faith in that. What do you guys think about this? Let me know in the comments section below. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later.